Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. Well, today I have a video from an FBA who is tracking what's going on with these immigrants. It is very important for us to stay on top of these things because people are coming to this country trying to undermine us, trying to make us think that they are doing so great in America. They are all doctors and lawyers and Indian chiefs or whatever you want to call them. Africans are always bragging about their degrees and their jobs, and they came over here with three pennies in their pocket, and now they are millionaires. All lies. But they don't tell us the other side of the story. So there are people who are making it their mission to show the other side of the story. That is not all peaches and cream, and they're not all over here burning it up. They're over here begging and getting resources that they're not entitled to, and thinking that once I get to America, all I have to do is go to somewhere and beg to have everything that I need. So I'm going to let you listen to what this FBA man has to say.
Unfortunately, not all Africans that come over here become doctors and lawyers. This is something that the Shade Room won't show you. Check this out.
But at the shelter, the food, my kids cannot eat the food at the shelter. And they give us 2 months to stay at the shelter, and then you have to go out again with your luggages and the kids and find another place. It's very difficult.
That African lady is a representation of thousands or more like her. And you see the men in the background, able bodies, but they're demanding, they're entitled. Immigrants talking about, hey, we need more time. We need a 5-star hotel so we could stay there 2 months, 3 months. Who goes to the one of the most expensive cities in the U.S.? Not only that, in the world. I want to say New York City is top 5 easily. Who goes that far without a plan? You want the government, the state, to front your whole stay. You had no other game plan but to live on state assistance, government assistance. Hell, there's veterans, handicapped vets out there that's homeless, rolling around here in wheelchairs with limbs missing, and they don't get enough support. And what's sad about this story is she put her kids through this. Her kids and luggage out here playing musical chairs with homeless shelters with no stable plan other than the government taking care of them.
In listening to everybody speak and making demands on New York City to do more. How much more are we supposed to do? This system is so overworked and overburdened. I ask you, what motivated you to come here thinking the streets are paved with gold? They're not. They're absolutely not.
So when you pull back the covers of these freeloaders, this is what you get. You get people who are frustrated with them sitting up in there talking about they got to go to another shelter, came to New York City with no plan, no money, nowhere to stay, no means of taking care of their families. And they're going to just go and sit up somewhere and beg for somebody to give them food, clothing, and shelter. But yet and still, we're supposed to believe that they work so much harder than everybody else. These people need to be exposed more and more. And that is why the crackdown with this deportation is happening. This is happening all over this country with people from all over the world coming to the United States to sit at our doorstep and beg instead of staying in their own countries and trying to make their governments take care of them or provide jobs and food and resources for them. They want to come over here and take over somebody else's stuff, and then they're not grateful. They think they're entitled to come here and get everything free, get everything for nothing, and then tell lies about how successful they are and how well they're doing. They're not doing well where they came from, and they're not doing well here. So these people are really just a drain on the American system, and they're the ones trying to undermine us when we talk about reparations. They don't think we deserve reparations because they want to get everything they can for nothing. So I think it's very important for us to keep an eye on things like this because they will have you thinking that we're the problem, that we want something for nothing because they're all doing so well, when in fact they don't have anything, and they are leaving their countries to come over here to beg. Because really and truly, that's what it comes down to. They're managing to get up the fare of finding some means to get to the other side of the world just to get here and start begging for what they need. And you just have to wonder what kind of thinking goes into that kind of person that you're going to pick up and go somewhere where you don't know anybody. You don't even know the language that well. You don't know the customs or culture, but you're just going to go over there and expect people to take care of you. Where did that kind of thinking come from? And they have no shame. There's no shame in their game. There's no shame in their game. And they don't have a problem lying about what they claim they're doing. So I don't know where compassion is supposed to come in when you have people who are so arrogant that they will come to your homeland and disrespect you and then turn around and beg for resources that should go to you or to the people in your country. So I don't know where compassion is supposed to come in with people like this because they are very ungrateful. Okay, y'all. So I hope we will continue to expose these things because we need to be able to counter these people when they come up with all of this. I work hard and you're lazy. I work hard, but you're lazy. We need to have the comeback to say, no, you don't work hard and you really do want something for nothing and you're not entitled to it. Okay, thank you for listening. Give me a thumbs up and have a good evening.